Hello everyone, welcome back. We're gonna get right into it. We have a lot to do. Okay, so we are in year 2. Okay, I have notes. I had to take notes for this run because there's just so many things in particular that you need to do on certain days. I didn't want to forget them. So, there's some things during Glow this year that we need to do. And then we need to leave in late wet. So when we get to late wet, we need to go out on an expedition. Until then, we're just gonna carry on the same game. We're gonna continue doing our expeditions to get up a bunch of our physical skills. We're gonna be giving gifts on people's birthdays. Oh, speaking of birthday, it's my birthday today. And I'm gonna try to do some governing events because I'm gonna need those for late game. Let's see if anyone has anything that they want to say to us. My birthday is this time of year, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm misremembering when my birthday is. I need to get my animal handling up, but that'll come along. I'm not too stressed out about it. Medicinal roots. Nice. Okay. I love that. Oh, hi, Dis. What's up? Dis is sitting in a bed of one of the expedition vehicles, tinkering with a bit of tech. He tries to hide it when he sees you, but it's in so many pieces that he only manages to shove some behind him before he gives up and glares at you mistrustfully. What do you want? I just, want to know what you're doing. Promise me you won't tell. Promise. They weren't using it, he started, already sounding defensive, as he turns the biggest piece of the device over in his hand. It's just sitting there in command, so when they weren't looking, I took it. I took it and no one noticed. Seems excited about the fact. I think it's part of the communication dice. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is one of those things where engineering is so good. And engineering is hard to get early on. Yeah, we only have 10. But engineering will have events like this where you won't think that you need engineering for your conversation, and then something random will come up and you'll be like, oh, you need 50 engineering to do this particular piece of tinkering with whatever random device people have. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Dis loves that, and we want to be friends with Dis. Dis is one of the people that he doesn't die technically, but he leaves. And I kind of count that as him dying. So we want to convince him to not do that. Well, our friendship with Dis is already really pretty good. 3 stars, that's pretty good. Dis watches you intently as you reassemble the pieces of the communication device. You hand it back to him and he flicks it on, and it crackles to life with a roar of static. Dis almost drops it in shock. Forward, go out. How many? 4 over. Dis looks at you with wild eyes. He's smiling? The expression looks weird on his face, almost manic. Did you hear that? Those words, I swear, aliens are real. They're out there. Yeah, probably. Pulls the device to his chest and strokes it. I knew it. I knew it. People on Earth used to use stuff like this, thinking that it could pick up voices of ghosts, Dis says. But it probably was just radio waves, so I figure if I'm looking for radio waves... Aliens have to exist, he continues, quietly but with great conviction. They have to. You can't have this much life on a planet without some of it being smart, like we are. He sighs. I just want to talk to them. Maybe I'd fit in more with aliens. What's our card? Oh, just the delusions. So yeah, in one of my previous runs, I did Sim's whole line. I love Sim. I will do his whole line this time too. 1, because you kind of need to, but 2, just because I like Sim. So I have seen the aliens, but I don't want to tell him that. He'll think I'm crazy. Anything is possible. I know you're just trying to be nice, he says quietly. Even you think we're really alone out here and you're just lying to make me feel better, it's still nice. Yeah, you're welcome. I like this. Okay, it's nobody's birthday in Quiet. Nobody has... Well, I mean, some people have birthdays in Quiet that we'll meet later, but I don't care about any of them. If I'm being honest. I got a medicinal root. Who likes medicinal roots? Dislikes medicinal roots? His birthday's not till late wet. I don't want to hold on to it just I know I have something to give them for his birthday. Tang also likes medicinal roots. Also in late wet. Well, I'll give Tang a medicinal root. Because I'm kind of getting a lot of friendship points with this already. You like this? Yes, this is interesting, is all Tang says, taking the root and turning it over in her hands. Her lips curl in distaste at the dirt that still clings to it. No, really, she protests when she sees the look on your face. I'm going to analyze these roots to see if they have any useful properties. They might be medicinal. She turns away, then remembers herself. Thank you, she adds, almost as an afterthought. Yeah, so our friendship with Tang is half what it is for this, so that was probably a good call. Okay, I need to go out on an expedition. Yeah, I am both of these things, but I don't need to convince you. I can just go. And it gives me a friendship with this, so who cares? Okay, let's see what we got going on. We've got some question marks. What do we got here? Perception. Oh, yeah, because, okay, so one of the really good things that I did last time is I bought the Manticore in Glow, and it gave me the heroic stat, which gives me bonuses to further stats, which is really, really nice. Oh, it says up here, you're so pumped. +1 to all physical for 3 months, which is, you know, a pretty significant amount of time. Some farmland has spilled outside the walls. The fields don't look like they're doing very well. Nobody around right now. In fact, it looks a bit abandoned. There are some meager-looking crops ready to harvest, but animals are starting to get at them. Oh, we need to salvage these. We need to start piling up our food stockpile. You pull up a handful of wrinkly tubers. Probably supposed to be potatoes eventually, or maybe yams. It's hard to tell. You dig around a little longer, but it's pretty picked over. Yeah, so any opportunity we have during the course of this game to build up our food stockpile, we will be doing. Alright, I got more wood. I don't really need wood until like halfway through the game in like year 5, but it's good to have a pile. Let's peek inside the hole. Looks dark. Let's look closer. I've got pretty high perception. Wow. 37, man, my perception's really high. +2 perception. You've stuck your hand down enough holes to know this one's probably safe. You can't hear anything. Put your hand down there. Oh, more food. Yes, and kudos. Sweet, literally. The hole's full of sugar bugs. These palm-sized balls of squish exude a sweet syrup when you tickle them. Fill a bottle with it, then let them go again. There should be a few kudos of antecedent in the kitchen. Oh, shit. I didn't realize my energy was so low. That was my bad. I should have probably waited for a day. It's okay. I live and I learn. So much has happened during the last glow. Yeah, my energy was low because the fucking glow wore me out. I should have thought about that. It's okay. I think we'll still be alright. So much has happened. The idea of the planet as a peaceful utopia has been shattered. The security squads are training new members and keeping close watch on the gates now. They're reinforcing the walls and even installing a few robotic turrets. In class, you have drills to do on what to do if the colony is attacked again. And all the excitement you forgot today was your birthday. Okay, I knew it was my birthday. Your parents haven't forgotten. They wake you up early with an enthusiastic surprise. The Rotumna year is only a little longer than your year on Earth, so you've taken up its calendar for birthdays. Yours is the second month of quiet. Spark snow drifts slowly past your porthole window as you snuggle with your dad. Your mom climbs up too and sits on the edge of your bed. Dad pulls up a bowl of fruit from behind the back of the flourish, like a magic trip. At least you think it's fruit. What are those? Bobber fruits, your dad grins. The foragers have been picking them outside the walls. This one looks funny, but they're tasty. Try one. +1 cards change to blue. blue suits. Okay, you take a cautious bite. The pulp is soft and tastes a bit like lemon, only more blue. Bet you can't wait to join the surveyors out there, your dad said wistfully. Who knows what else they'll find? Solana is not allowed outside the gates. Your mom interrupts, her voice sharp. It's too dangerous for kids. Well, about that. Well, I know, but eventually, your dad says, but your mom cuts him off again. No, I'm not gonna do that. But not now. Not since the attack. Not with everything we know is out there. I did help. I was a hero. Don't even start. You should have been in the crash with the others, not putting yourself in danger for no reason. You don't get it. You know your mom wasn't a farmer back on Earth. She was a fighter. She's a hypocrite. Even still, your mom says, it's clear that everyone should know how to defend themselves if it happens again. To be clear, this includes knowing when to run away, your dad adds. Security Chief Rhett offering self-defense lessons at the garrison, you know, even for kids. If you're interested, you should drop in. Okay, I kind of need to do this. One, for the physical skills, but I think that this helps in unlocking the watch, and I need the watch. But maybe it doesn't help. I don't know. I can't remember. Your mom gives you a stern look. And I know your friend Dis has been sneaking outside the wall, she says. If I catch you doing that, I'm gonna put a chip in your ear. You laugh. What a good joke. Your mom doesn't laugh. What, me? Never. Loyalty. Yeah, you better never, your mom retorts, crossing her arms. So, for the playthrough that I'm doing, I'm not really caring about loyalty or rebellion. There are pros and cons for each, just depending on what ending you want. And if I wanted to go the governor route, and I wanted to, like, elect myself as governor, I would want to go rebellion. But that's not what I'm focused on, this route, so I'm not really paying much attention to the loyalty part of this. Mid quiet, it's my birthday. Might we get a birthday cake? Oh, it's Tammy. She gives cakes on your birthday. That's who it is. Tammy is at the door of the lounge, holding a tray of freshly baked sweet. Oh, Solana, you're just in time to try my new soy sweet flavor. She places one in your hand. It's still warm and slightly squishy. Thanks. Stressed out. Yeah, I know. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's anything anyone is gonna want me for today. I can't do any of the activities out here. Nobody's birthday is in quiet that I care about, at least. I think you like logs, but I don't know. Do you like logs? Where's my inventory? No. Collectibles? I have 6 logs. That's a good amount of logs. Let's see if you like logs. I don't honestly remember. It sounds like something you would like. Neat. I don't know what I'll do with it, but I love it. Thank you. You're welcome. Looking for Cal in the garden when you nearly trip over someone else. One of the younger kids, and they're blindfolded. Hey, they exclaim, ripping off the blindfold. It's Cirrus, one of Anemone's brothers. He glares at you. I was almost done. Cal jogs over and grabs Cirrus in a friendly headlock, ruffling his messy red hair. Dude, you were so close. Cirrus stamps his feet and complains that you got in his way. It's not her fault. She didn't know we were playing a game. Give me a sec. I'll teach her how to play. Sorry, Solana. I was teaching Cirrus a new game, but he's more like Anemone than I thought. Real competitive, you know. He stoops to pick up the blindfold, brushing off the dirt. I've been trying to come up with different kinds of games other than sports ball. No winners or losers. I just want to have fun with my friends. Cal looks at you hopefully. Did you want to learn how to play? Yeah, absolutely. Radical. First, put on this blindfold. The blindfold is a little scratchy and smells like dirt. You can tell Cal's big hands on your shoulder. You can feel Cal's big hands on your shoulder. I'm gonna spin you around when I let go. You gotta listen to my instructions. We're gonna walk all the way to the cafeteria, okay? You nod. You can't see Cal's grin, but you can hear it in his voice as he spins you around and counts to 10. 1, 2, 3... First, Cal says you gotta walk forward 10 steps. You follow Cal's instruction as best you can, or make things difficult. I'm gonna do my best. The rock beneath the garden beds crunches under your feet. Yeah, now turn to your right and take 15 steps until you get to the door. Empathy. Oh, I'm surprised that my empathy is that high. Get it right. You turn to the right and walk forward, counting your 15 steps. You stop, Cal laughs. You can hear the footsteps crunching. I forgot how much bigger I am than you. You're like 2 more steps away. You take 2 more steps until your outstretched hands land on a warm metal door. Success. Awesome. Now hit the door button on the right and then keep walking forward until I say. Go really slow, okay? Oh, I don't have high enough empathy. It's turbo rocky here, Cal says, and you can feel uneasy prickles on the back of your arm. Just keep going forward. I can't trust you. I don't have high enough trust. You try to do as you're told, but after a few steps, your foot knocks against a sprawling rock and you fall forward, catching yourself in your hands and knees. Ouch. You okay? He asks. You look down at yourself. Your knees and hands are pretty scraped up, and your pride is bruised, but other than that, you're okay. Cal hopes you stand. I'm sorry, Solana. It'll be better next time. He asks if you want to get some Watato juice at the cafeteria instead. You spend the rest of the afternoon brainstorming more games where there are no winners or losers. I love Cal. He's such a great character. He's so cute as a child, and he's just... I don't know, he somehow carries it into adulthood. Like, I feel like he has these very adult concepts and these adult ideas when he grows up, but he's still, like, so wholesome somehow. Wait, what's this? Oh, too soon. Okay. Okay. I need to rest. I'm stressed out. I don't think I can rest anywhere other than the lounge currently. So, we'll do that. Gotta relax a little bit. You spend several hours a day obsessively checking the local holonet for updates. So few people in the colony, social media can be very dead. It feels like you're talking to yourself sometimes. Try to start a few conversations, but most people are busy at work or school. That's too bad for me. -1, kudos. Oh, I don't want to get rid of either of these. These are pretty good. Late quiet. Alright, nobody's birthday's in quiet. When is the next important event that I need? Something happens in Glow this year, and then late wet this year as well. I need to go on an expedition. Alright, my stress is low. Let's go on an expedition now. Make sure nobody has anything that they want from us. No. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I gotta go. Don't worry about me. Colony outskirts. Oh, log. Oh, it's a question mark, not an exclamation point. You spot a group of Hopeyes playing in the clearing. They let you get pretty close to watch them chatter to each other and rub noses. They're all friends, just like people, but they hop away if you get too close. I'm gonna walk through their territory. Okay, I got some good yellows. Let's put my yellows out on the board. Set neighbors to this value. What if I go... It's still better. That's interesting that that's better. 15, okay. Well, I've succeeded. Let's just see how many... Plus... This card I have hit or miss on, because kudos are really important. I don't need this to win, is the thing. I need it to get bonus points, so then it's a matter is losing a kudos worth getting bonus points? And I would generally say yes, in most cases. And I'm getting kudos pretty easily, currently. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it yet. -1 to strength challenges. What does that mean? Like, I get -1? Or it becomes 1 easier? I'm not sure. I think that means I get -1. Yeah. Okay, well, that's not useful. 3s. Okay, well, these two cancel themselves out, so it's great. I guess I could probably take the hit to Kudos for now. 1, 2, 3. 20 out of 21. That's close. What did I get? Animal handling. Okay. What's my animal handling at? 10. It's not quite as high as I want it to be at this point, but it's fine. Popeyes are wary at first, but you crouch down and copy their little squeaking noises. You bounce towards them, and amazingly, they don't hop away. Look at the Popeyes for a few minutes before moving on. Cute little guys. That's true. They are. Medicinal root. Okay, there's a lot of question marks. Float cow. I can figure out what's wrong with her. Okay, we have had this one before. I cannot milk her, but I can pop her. I'm sorry. You're drenched in what you hope is milk. Gross. Yeah, that would stress me out. Ooh. Yes, perfect. Okay. This? What's up, brother? Second sun is beginning to set, and you're planning your route back to the gate when you spot Dis in the distance. He waves you over. Hey, Solana. Wish we didn't have to go home. I wish we could stay here forever. Yeah, me too. What if we didn't go home? Tonight, I mean. What if we stayed out and camped overnight? He gestures to the pack on his back. I brought a tent, just in case. And a perimeter sensor, and I found a spot right near the depot that looks safe. I think he would like us camping out with him. He didn't care about that. Damn. Just sets up a tent while you place the perimeter post around. If anything trips the invisible armor in the campsite, you'll know. Well, I got bravery, though. Without even saying goodnight, Dis crawls into the tent, takes off his jacket and stuffs it behind his head, then crawls up into a ball facing the wall. He falls asleep almost immediately. Crawl up beside him, pull a thermal blanket over yourself. You're exhausted from the long day of hiking in the jungle, so despite the excitement of being out in the wild at night, you quickly fall asleep as well. You both wake up to a blaring alarm and bright lights filling the campsite. The perimeter alarm, something must have triggered it. Dis bolts upright and looks at you with wide eyes. Should you go out there to check? Yeah, we're brave. We're going. This one again? Man, I don't feel like I want to lose Kudos every single time. Let's put this one out. Get rid of it. +2 if in first place. Okay. And then I'll get you here. That one kind of doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. I just don't want to play this 5 card. I don't really think it's worth it. +1 to card to the right. Let's do 2, 2, 2, 2. That's good enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any bonus points, but I just didn't want to. I don't know. Maybe next time. You both carefully open the door and peek out through a crack. Nothing. Whatever it was, the light noise must have scared it off. +2. Okay. Gained a memory. Camping outside. Oh, that's pretty good. 2 of you eat soy rations and quietly watch the sun rise over the jungle together. When the surveyors open the gates and start packing for the day, you pack up your gear and go home. You expect the worst, but nobody even noticed you were gone. You lift the privacy curtain on your bedclothes, and your parents must have come in late and left early, thinking you were asleep there the whole time. You're lucky, but it also makes you feel a little sad. Oh, I didn't remember that that event would send me back home and end the day. That's kind of my bad. It's okay. Alright, it's early pollen. A couple people have birthdays in pollen. Let's find out. Rex, but we haven't met Rex yet, so never mind. I have a couple of medicinal roots. Let's give you a medicinal root? You love medicinal roots, right? And then let's hang on to everything else. No. You like eggs. I don't have any eggs for you, I'm afraid. How are you two doing? Fine. You're doing fine. Doing just fine. Hello, parents. How are you? Pollen. No, the pollen is not a joke. It's my stress at 40. That's pretty good still, honestly. Let's go on another expedition. That's still pretty low. Pollen. I want to make sure something. Pollen, I'm pretty sure, is the time of the year that you can find the sponge out in the expedition. It only comes out in a certain time of year. I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on. Yeah. Spore sample is during pollen. Okay. In the valley. And I think it's kind of random on what year you get the spore sample. In my first playthrough, I got it like year 6 or something, kind of late. Okay, I'm skipping some events. I'll come back to them, but I wanna get to the end and see what the end event is. Practice spinning seeds, sure. Let's do combat. I'm also trying to do as many events while I have the heroic setting. Oh, I don't have the heroic setting anymore. Just kidding. That ended last month, I guess. My bad. Okay. +1 for each gem. +2 if in first or last place. I gotta get a 3. I kind of want to use this on like a bigger one, but I want to use these together. What if I put you here like that? 15. What was this one? Oops. 15. Okay, they're both 15. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, what do we got here? Some yellows. I gotta start sort of curating my deck a little bit. 12. Okay, well, I'm passing at least. 5s. 4. 2 heroes. 14 out of 16. That's fine. +1 perception. What's my perception at now? 45. Man, that's so good. I do not know how I've gotten such high perception. I need to get my persuasion up. Maybe I'll spend some time doing that. There's just not a good persuasion ability yet, or the persuasion check yet. Be as quiet as possible. My perception is fine, so this should be okay. +1 to strength challenges, perfect. Let's get a 2. And then a 2. What if I go here? Oh, that's better? Oh, probably because it combines all the colors. What about this? Nope, that's worse. Okay. 14. -1. Not ideal. 3s, I got... This is probably still gonna be the best. 18 versus 13, yeah. Okay. I don't want to use this. Actually, I think I do want to use this. I think the kudos at this point are not pivotal. The skills are more important right now. +1 for each gem. Conveniently, I'll have a gem. And I'll just... Let's put you at the end. No. That. 19. 19 out of 20. Man, I'm always like 1 off. +1 animal handling. That's my animal. 13. Okay, that's not bad. That's getting up there. After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. First, it sniffs out a good tree and rubs its scent gland on its neck against it thoroughly. Then it pees, like a crystal waterfall on a rock. Everything it does seems magical. I got another +1? Yeah, nice. Next, it sharpens its horn, which is scored with marks from having done this before. This must be a favorite sharpening rock. You notice the bulge in its stomach. It must have had a huge meal recently. Oh, perfect. Eventually, it curls up for a nap. I love events that give me minus stress. I gotta start memorizing the events that give me minus stress. They're so good to have around. You stumble into a field of gelatinous blob grass. Look for a path through it. Alright, we're getting 1s. We're getting 5s. We're getting 1s. 3s. I do have a gemstone. I could do a combo here. Thinking that that's gonna be. Oh no, it's not better. Oh, because it's 1s. Oh, nice. That works out. -2 to neighboring cards. Okay, that's fine. I can put this here. Give that a 3. Do a 2. Oh, let's put this one at the end. 19. 19 out of 20. Always. It always happens. Super goal. Okay, fine. +1 perception, +5 stress. I get through the villainous blobgrass. Thank God. Give me this log. It's over here. Anything? Event. I think that's it. I don't know that that event goes to anything. Alright, I think we're... Oh! Hey! What's up? You spot Surveyor Utopia on the path. It looks like she's setting up some kind of equipment. If she catches you stinking out, you'll be in trouble. I'm gonna sneak up and watch her. My perception is like 1,000,000 already. She set up a hive for photograph drones. She unpacks the pyramid-shaped box and stand back. When she activates it, hundreds of tiny flying robots shoot out from the top and spread across the canopy, taking photographs and reading from everything in the area. In a few hours, they'll return and automatically combine their data of the area and everything in it. You make a note to stay out of sight when they're active. You don't want to get caught. True. Good point. Is this a new region? I can't tell. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just gonna keep going until I'm too stressed out to move. You stumble into Holland. Surveyors have nice masks, but you don't. Try to find a way through it. -2 to neighboring yellow cards. Okay. Would that do it for this one? Yeah, it does. +2 if in first or last place. Okay, let's hold on to that one for when we have a better card. +1 to a card to the right. I put you here. Yeah, that's way better. 16. 5. 2. Oh, actually, I can do 5, 5. 2. 16. Yeah, that's better. 5, 5, 4, 4, 0. That's a pretty good one. Nice, 27 out of 27. +1 perception. Yay! My perception is already at 50, and I'm only in year 2. Some of these skills they make so easy, and some of them they make so hard. Like creativity is, I've never gotten 100 creativity. It's so specific. My stress is at 95, not 100 though. You make it all the better when you find a route to high ground. Oh, you're too worn out. Oh, just kidding. Alright, we need to relax tomorrow. And I get more bravery and perception. 30 bravery, that's pretty good, that's coming along. I need to have low stress in late pollen. So this is actually really good timing. Nope, just kidding. I need to have low stress in late wet. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Whose birthday? Is anyone's birthday in mid-pollen? No. No one's. No one currently. You find Dis sitting in the mouth of one of the wall's drainage sewers. In wet seasons, excess rainwater is diverted out here so it doesn't flood inside the walls. In the meantime, it looked like Dis had set up a little base here with pillows and stashes of snacks. His alien communication device hisses with static. He looks up from his hollow screen as you pop your head inside the drain. Hey, Solana, he says quietly before going back to the game he'd been playing. You haven't heard of it, he says, without looking up. I made it myself. You squeeze into the narrow drain and sit next to Dis. On the hollow pad is a picture of Mars, and you watch him drag a match from the sidebar and drop it on her face. Little animated flames wriggle all over the picture, leaving parts of it charged. It's pretty crude, but you think you get the point. Where did you learn how to do that? It's pretty simple, Dis says. The lights from his hollow screen reflect in his eyes as he looks at you in the gloom. People on Earth used to make this kind of stuff all the time, and I have a lot of time to learn new things. What happens with Mars? Same thing that always happens, he says. He resets the game, then drags a bomb from the sidebar. It explodes, and the picture disintegrates. You booked my name down for every appointment with the nanoprinter because she thinks my clothes are always torn up and dirty all the time, he continues, so I get in trouble for wasting resources. I tried to tell everyone it was her, but Mars never gets in trouble. Everyone likes her, he mumbles. But it's fine. I don't need anyone to like me. I don't care if they hate me. I hate them. Oh, I see. Dis goes back to playing his game, content not to talk. Can I try? Sure, Dis replies. He links his holopalm to yours, and you feel the haptic pulses as the game files transfer. You open the game and are presented with an option. Whose picture to choose? Okay, I think he would like if I chose Mars, so let's do that. You load up a picture of Mars. Screw her, she's bossy and mean. Dis is right, she's the worst. Yeah, he did like that. You drag a knife from the toolbox onto the picture. Thwunk, right through the face. It feels good, in a weird way. You probably shouldn't think about that too hard. Spend a few hours letting off steam with Dis, loading different pictures of your classmates and commiserating about life in the colony. Wow, that was a hard sentence. After a while, he even starts to smile a bit. Yay, Dis. I don't really want to hurt anyone, Dis confides in you. Sometimes I feel like I have so many angry thoughts inside my head and there's no room for anything else. He turns off his holopalm and looks down at his hand. Even if it makes me feel kind of gross after, it's better than feeling numb. Oh, my poor guy. I get how you feel. I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you. Hi. I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything. I'm sorry. I have logs. You like logs? I have a bunch of logs. Take one. You're welcome. I don't think anyone else really likes logs, so I'm not gonna give them logs. Alright, I need to go rest. Relax. Oh, let's relax with anemone. Yeah. Hey, friendo. I was just gonna get out of here, but you can come with. I'm gonna play some sports ball. Great, let's go. Physical and friendship. It's my combat at 19. That's not terrible. So much for relaxing. Anemone grabs you by the arm and marches you to the sports ball pitch, where she strikes up a game of sports ball that is not strictly regulated. You make up your own rules, even roping her three younger brothers into playing. They're young and they're kind of suck at the stuff, but it's still fun. Great. Do I want to forget either of these? Yeah, let's forget a 1. I don't want to forget the 0s, but... Oh, I know that it's Valentine's Day. You're finishing breakfast in the common area when Marzipan struts in. Look at you eating cereal. You don't even know what day it is. It's Valentine's Day. No, you dummy. Wait, what did you say? Well, anyway. Yeah, today is St. Valentine's Day. Diz and Tammy wander over to hear more. I like choosing the past life options that don't make me look crazy because they're always so funny. Back on Earth, it was a day when everyone had to give their best friend a gift, especially sweets. Then you put the sweet under your pillow and it makes you dream about who you're gonna marry. There are decorations of hearts and arrows and pigs. Why pigs? Before Mars could answer, Dis snorts. This is dumb. Marzipan just made it up to get free candy. He rolls his eyes and walks away. As he leaves, Mars shouts at his back, well, nobody was gonna pick you anyway. You stink. I think Valentine's Day sounds fun. Tammy nods enthusiastically, and her hair bobs jangling. I'm gonna tell all the other kids about it, so you go around and find your best friend and give them a gift. Make sure you do it by the end of the day or it doesn't count. If too many people want to be my best friend, I'll hold tryouts for the position. It's only fair. She tosses her hair over her shoulder and laughs. Okay, so I need to pick my best friend. You do get, like, bonus hearts for this event with whoever you pick. Let's look at my friendships. I need to be friends with Anemone. I need to be friends with Tang. I need to be friends with Dis. Dis is pretty easy to get friendship up with, honestly, especially with the amount of expeditions that we're going to be doing. I'm not terribly worried about Dis. I think I'm going to use this event on someone that I don't interact with as frequently. Mars, I do actually need to be friends with as well. I think I might go with Mars. I love Cal. I love Cal to death, but he's not important for this run. I feel so bad saying these things, but I gotta prioritize. Tammy's the same thing. Like, Tammy and Cal, they can love each other. They can have each other. It's fine. I'll love everyone else, and they can love each other. So let's do Mars. Yeah, let's do Mars. Hi Mars, I want to be your best friend. Want to be best friends? +2. Let's make sure I didn't promise too many other friends already. She pokes at her hologram, holding it so you can't see what she's doing. Let's see. You have a lot of good qualities that I'm looking for in a best friend. Yes, I think all the kids who applies, you're the most qualified for the position. Okay, I know I'm the only one that applied, but it's fine. Okay, Selene, I choose you as my best friend. You remember the thing about the candy and fish some soy sweets out from your back pocket to offer her. They've gotten a bit soft and warm. What flavor are there? She asked, holding each one up to the light to appraise it. Oh, a green fizz. These are rare. And she surprises you by handing you an entire bar of chocolate, a whole week's ration, wrapped like a present. Marzipan always remembers her friends, she says, nodding benevolently. Thanks, Mars. That's nice of you. Alright, I have some time to kill. I don't really think I need to... Oh, hey, what's up? You and Anemone are playing in the garrison yard with sticks, chasing each other around and pretending to be in sword fights. The adults trading nearby are patient with you as long as you don't get near the target dummies, but sometimes you stray too close. Watch out, Annie, one of the security personnel calls out as Anemone bumps into her. You kids stay behind the fences, okay? Anemone, she retorts as you both retreat to a safe distance. Anemone throws her sticks to the ground and pouts. Just because everyone else shortens their name, it doesn't mean I have to. I like being Anemone. But having a nickname is kind of cool and mysterious, like a call sign, you know? What would you call me? Alright, she clearly doesn't like Annie, so let's not do that. What about Nim? That's what I think that's what she ends up going by. Yeah, how about that? Huh, I've never heard that one before. She minds swinging a sword a few times. Nem. I like it, short and punchy, just like me. It's kind of like I'm a venturer from a story. Anemone's loyalty. All 2 cards under 2 become 2. Oh, that's nice. Prepare to be defeated by the mighty Nem. You spend the next hour sparring with Nem in the yard. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go on another expedition because I want to try to get the spore sample, which only happens during pollen. Yeah. Hello, welcome. Okay, let's go out and hope that we get the spore sample. I don't even know if I can get the spore sample this early. I think that I can. But that's just maybe me being optimistic. Granted, I still have a ton of events that I can do out here, so it's not like I'm gonna be wasting my day, even if I can't. But we'll find out, I guess. It might be too early to get it. There might be like a trigger at some point for when the spore sample becomes available. No, this is not my first time. This is my third time playing the game. So I'm trying to save everyone, which like it technically is possible on your first playthrough, but I don't think it's a natural way to play the game. So this is my third playthrough. Okay, plants grow fast during pollen. They've choked the path here, and you can't see an obvious way. All right, we're going. I'm gonna blow through all of my kudos with this one card. +2 from first or last place. +1 to strength challenges. Yeah, let's just get some of these out. 5s. I don't really... That's the thing, like... These high cards, especially early game, the high cards come with such risks, or such discounts, I guess. And I don't really know that they're worth it. Yeah. Like, I don't need it to win. It's just a matter of, do I want to get the bonus points? And I don't think that I need the bonus points, especially for these physical challenges. My physical skills are already doing really well for year 2. So I don't really think I need it. All 2 cards under that become that. I know I'll get like no bonus for this at all, but that's okay. I don't need it. Yeah, that's okay. +1 perception. You find a good stick and whack, whack, whack your way through a tangle of new growth. Take that, nature. And I got another perception. I don't really need more perception. My perception is already going crazy. Cluster of mush trees. Give them a friendly pat. Perception and animal handling. Perfect. It's small and looks like little octopuses. Perfect. Alright, I've kind of worn out everything on the expedition. I was hoping I would be able to find the spore sample, but I don't think that's happening this round, unfortunately. Maybe next year. It's okay, we'll clear out the rest of the events and then I don't have to worry about coming back here for the rest of the year and I can focus on doing my science. Stay and watch what they're doing. Oh, you leave the path and sneak through a strand of mush trees to one of the sawmills. It's small, but a busy operation. 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine. Let's watch what they're doing. You stay out of sight and watch how they do it. One of the trees crashes down and it seems like the others are wincing. It's probably just your imagination, though. Thank you! I love this game. For what it's worth. It's like one of my favorite games. And the first time I played this game, I killed like everyone. I had no idea what I was doing. I killed my mom, I killed my dad, I killed all my friends, and I was like, this is horrible. I don't want everyone to die. I had no idea what I was doing. So the second playthrough, I was like, okay, I'm at least gonna save my mom and I'm gonna save my dad. So I did that. I saved my mom and I saved my dad, and I saved what's her name? The girl that dies at the very beginning, who I'm blanking on, but I saved her. But I still like missed a couple of people because there were options that I didn't do my first playthrough that I wanted to try out, and I didn't realize that they would Tammy, yeah. I didn't realize my other options would lead to people dying. Like the governor, I didn't realize that that would lead to her dying. So now I'm like, I'm gonna save. This is it. We're doing it. And I'm also gonna break up Vase and Nem because I just don't like them together. Oh man, the mom's death is so sad. I didn't think that she would die. Like, you know that something is coming and everything is like kind of bad and people are kind of starting to starve. But I feel like you're seeing it still from this child's perspective. And you don't really understand how bad things are. And then your mom dies. And you're like, oh, what do you mean my mom is dead? I didn't want my mom to be dead. No. So no mom's dying in this playthrough. It's not happening. Or dads. No one's dying at all. You come to the bend in the path. Oh, is this Sim? There's something up at the top. Someone is peering over the edge of the mushroom cap above you. You can't quite see their eyes, but you get an impression of long dark hair and enormous mocking grin. I wouldn't go that way if I were you. They have a deep musical accent. A stranger, that's impossible. You're the only people around for thousands of light years. What the heck is going on? I think I wanna listen to Sim. I don't totally remember what this option does, but I love Sim, and I think I want to listen to him. I hope your surgery went okay. But yeah, the first time I played this game, I also cried horribly. Especially like, your mom dies, and then your dad dies, and you're like, I can't do this. What's even happening? Okay, I chose to ignore him, and then the thing didn't go away. So I think I'm gonna just do it and hope that it works out okay for me. You met everyone on the stratospheric. That must be some kind of animal, one that looks like a person and sounds like a person. Maybe it's just playing tricks with his voice, or maybe you're seeing things. Oh, no, that didn't do anything good for me. Around the bend and regret it immediately, something long and thin slaps against your face, and another whack across your back as you spin to face your attacker. Whap whap. 2 slaps to your shin send you reeling. Whatever attacking you can't see it. You fall to the ground. Nothing happens, just silence. Then you look up, it's no attacker, but there are plants around, flattening you to the ground. They're long purple reeds with knobby bumps at their base. I should have listened to Sim. I don't know what I was thinking. As you watch the reeds slowly start to bend back upright. You poke one experimentally and it slaps back down to the ground, stinging your hand. Attacked by grass, how embarrassing. Alright, well, I learned my lesson. I'll never question him again. Alright, I think I love all of the character art in this game, especially like seeing them from children to adult. They all look so natural and good, and especially Tammy when she gets her baby, it's so cute. I just can't get over how cute Tammy is. Okay, I'm gonna go home. I have explored everything that can be explored. Okay, next thing. What is the next season? Is the next season wet? I need to keep my stress in mind a little bit. Dust. Okay, wet is the last season. Who's got birthdays in dust? Let's see. Nobody. Anemone. Early dust. She likes eggs. I don't have any eggs. Shit. I didn't find any eggs. Hi, Dad. Do you have an egg for me? No. Okay, let's talk to my dad and see what he gives me. If anything. Dust is such a dry, hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the usually lush Venturnium jungle. If there's a breeze, it's warm, and you guessed it, dusty. Your parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the time you wake up and home after your sleep, so you have to visit them at work if you want to see them. Good morning, Gooseberry, your dad greets you. Like, our dad is so cute. Both of our parents are so nice to us, and they have to live forever. They'll never die. Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are getting crops from the Exocolonist dirt this week. Yeah, sure. Shows you around in rows of corns and beans from the earth. They all look a little yellow. I will be doing the science part because science is so important. All right, I don't have any eggs to give you. What else would you maybe like? I don't want to give you this, and I don't want to give you this. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know, man. You like logs? Nobody likes logs. Rex likes logs. All right, let me Google. I just want to make sure that I'm not giving her a gift that she hates, is all. And most people hate logs, so I might just give her the blob fruit. I think that that's probably a safe bet. Anemone hates crystals. Oh, okay. So I can give her a log. Take this log. Thanks, +2. It is my birthday week, yeah. Okay, good to know. Alright, we're not terribly stressed out. And nothing dramatic is happening. Rex is like the epitome of a happy human being. He just knows no sense of unhappiness. Or at least doesn't let himself know unhappiness. Alright, let's work on engineering. I have slacked on engineering too much. Yeah, Rex is truly the best. The best boy. And he gets so bullied, and it's so unfair just because he's a little dog man. That's not fair. Okay. What's my reasoning at? 17, because I've got I started with +10 reasoning, because reasoning is really hard to get up. Okay, you're bringing supplies to the med bay when you see something unusual. Tangent curled up on a bench, her head pillowed on a rolled up lab coat. She's fast asleep. You stop and stare. You never see Tang sleeping. She's always so busy. You're surprised she even has time to nap. You turn to leave her in peace when you bump into Nem. Whoa, Nem says. She hardly ever sleeps, like just a couple of hours a night. Is she sick or something? You look back at Tang, snoozing peacefully. I'm so jealous of her genetic enhancement, Nem says, rubbing at one of her scales sprouting at the jawline. She hardly needs to sleep at all. She probably stayed up all night studying for the morning history test. Yeah, no, I haven't been to school in like 6 months, so I don't know that there's a test. I don't know that either of these. Let's just let her sleep. Shh. Tang's hollow palm beep a soft alarm. She sits up and stretches, looking totally refreshed and alert. She sees you watching her and looks annoyed. Just a power nap. No reason to gawk. I'm not gawking. It's fine. Alright, what do we got here? We got our 2. Let's put our 0 here. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best. Yeah. That one was pretty easy. +1 kudos. Good, to make up for that card that I keep using. Okay. And some friendship with Tang. For Gatumnalia. Thanks for popping in. I'll play this game again on Sunday and Tuesday and Thursdays. But until I finish this this run, this is what I'll be playing. So hope to see you again. Thanks for popping in. Alright, the mood of the colony has been muted this year, ever since the attack on Glow. Though everything is still cheerfully decorated and the feast table is still heavily with food, mostly soy rations, the Vertumnia just feels different in a way you can't describe. Colonists gather in the square and Governor's Eudicott's speech. What a year Vertumna has given us, the governor begins, in her weedy voice. I stand before you so proud of everything the colony has accomplished in such a short amount of time. I've always hoped that we could bring with us the best facets of humanity. Cooperation, resilience, and creativity, and the events of this year have given me no reason to doubt that conviction. These creatures were unexpected, but I urge everyone to consider what it means for life here. If Vertumna can sustain megafauna, then that means conditions are good for us as well. Our friends at Geoponics are already working on the logistics of domesticating the wildlife. Your dad, the second cultivator, stands and gives a sheepish wage to the crowd. There's a smattering of applause. Mars elbows you. Hey, she whispers. Did you hear? My dad said Eudicott's gonna announce the depot's open to public. You shoot her a questioning look and she rolls her eyes. You know, shopping? Somewhere to spend all the kudos you've been saving up? There's gotta be candy and toys and makeup and nice-smelling soap, not the boring kind of communal showers. You know the concepts of shopping. They do it in the holovids from Earth, especially the ones Mars likes. But you've never actually done it. The colony provides everything you need, but it would be nice to buy yourself a treat. My dad gives me allowance, Mars says, shooting you a look of pity. It's too bad your parents make you work for yours. You and Mars tune back to the speeches just as Eudicott, as predicted, announced the opening of the general store at the depot. Mars gives you a knowing look as she claps. Eudicott gestures for the council members to stand. Finally, the council remains unchanged this year. We are, as always, proud to serve you in the colony as your governor. Music starts up as Governor Eudicott finishes. Thank you for your hard work and perseverance this year. Together, we build a future. Okay, I don't have enough creativity. I haven't focused on creativity. I'm doing the science fair, is what I'm doing. That's my focus. +2 friendship with Tang, yeah. Your competitor for the science fair is predictably Tangent. Her project is on the tensile strength of various building materials, concluding that mushwood is the best choice when you consider not just strength, but also sustainability and ease of use. Tommy flakes out this year on her actual project, but her booth is nicely decorated. She spends so long on the decoration that she didn't have any time to do the experiment. The judge wants to know what you've been working on. I don't know. Let's find out. Me and Tammy, we've been working together. Let's get a... No, let's get our yellows out. And then I can do some 5s and some 2s. That'll work. Oh, I'm loaded with 5s this time. 5, 3, 2. Arms comes 2. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. 24 out of 24. +1 reasoning, +1 kudos. In secret. Oh, I had time in secret to work on things while I was doing my expeditions. You've been working on a social experiment about delayed gratification. You've been sneakily studying the adults, taking note of their snacking habits and their mood. You found that Seek and Dr. Insids rarely eat sweets, but Utopia and Aunt Sedent do all the time. You correlate this with their attention span when you see them tackle frustrating problems. You know, problems you can control and repeat, like if a child backtalks to them. I got a new science card, and I got popular status. Kudos doubled for 3 months. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll spend some time in the helping the governor to get kudos. That'll be good. They award you first place. Yay! -50 stress. Mars organizes a water fight that takes up the whole colony, even the adults. It brightens everyone's spirit, even the thick heat of dust. You end up at the top western wall with Dis, launching water-filled poof shrooms down on the unsuspecting anemone in the sports ball court below. The walls seem like a neat place to hang out and relax, much quieter than the lounge, if you're looking for some solitude. Oh, yes! perfect. Okay, so I need to go to the garrisons at a particular time. That'll be important later. Mid-dust. If it is anyone's birthdays in mid-dust. Let's find out. No. No one that we need to work on right now. Okay, is there anyone that's got conversation with us? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't quite look like it. Okay, that's okay. Let's go to the depot and work with the governor to get one step closer to that final governor event. We have to do this a certain amount of times throughout the playthrough. You show up to the delivery depot bright and early, as most of the colony is still yawning and pawning around for their morning coffee of blep tea. Blep tea, you say. Zeke is there with a large stack of thin white rectangles. Is that paper? Well, we have hollow palms. Why use paper? That paper was extinct or obsolete or whatever, and the only time you've ever used paper was in the crash during craft time. Zeke pushes the bridge of their glasses up. Actually, they tell you. Oh, they're actuallying me. We'll be using a lot more paper now that we have access to such rich resources as cellulose fibers. Trees, that is. Governor Utica is quite sentimental for the feel of ink on paper. I myself have traded in my hollow palm stylus for a pen. I could not believe that. You're to deliver a stack of reports to every council member of the colony. Zeke asks you not to read them, but says it's just boring adult stuff and you wouldn't understand anyway. The clutch of papers to your chest and nod. First step is engineering. Paper? Dr. Instant. Oh, I remember this event. Okay. The governor is sending messages by paper now? Is this a joke? Tell me this is a joke. You shuffle your feet nervously. Zeke seems serious to you. She skims the first page, muttering to herself, and there's a sense of information in here. All of the superfluous, technophobic, sentimental foolishness. Back away quietly. Her next spec is the cafeteria. Andy takes the notice carefully with both of her hands. Paper? What a strange idea. Oh, and look, Governor Utica even signed it. What marvelous handwriting she has. Wonder what I'm supposed to do with this once I'm finished reading, she thinks out loud. Burn a disassembler? It seems far too precious for that. Will I need to get a filing cabinet, I wonder? I suppose I could recycle it for craft time. Next is the expeditions office. Conan meets you outside. He's struggling under the shifting weight of an enormous crate. It appears that whatever's inside wants out. Sorry, Solana, could you just put them down on that bench? I'll take it inside in a minute. Another surveyor overhears and laughs. The governor is sending paper memos now? Is she really that old? What's next? Toilet paper? The moment you put the document down, a gust of wind brings it back up and they fly everywhere. You snatch for them, but accidentally drop the rest of the stack you're holding. +1 for each unplayed card. -2. Oh. I barely ever have unplayed cards. I mean, I guess if it's like round 1, I have unplayed card, but well, at round 1 that might be worth it. If I've got like 3 extra cards, 2 extra cards in my hand, that'd be a 3. Right, but it wouldn't be a 5, is what I'm saying. Let's do a 5. -5 kudos. Oh no. +5 rebellion. +5 -5 stress. Oh, that's fine. I sabotaged. You failed to deliver the rest of the notices, subtly making it known how you feel about the pointlessness of delivering messages in person that could have been sent digitally in seconds. You do this by leaving the stacks scattered in puddles of mud. You run off to play instead. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Let's put our 5s down. And then a 3 and a... Is this better? Or 27 versus... Yeah, 23. Oh, nice. Look at all that. Plus 10 kudos. Give me those kudos. I love kudos. Late dust. I'm pretty sure that nobody's birthday's in dust. Pretty sure I just checked. Yeah. I mean Anemone's, but hers is early dust, so it doesn't matter anymore. Alright, I think I do more science events. Or I could help my mom farm. That's also kind of important. I don't think I've unlocked robotics yet. I'm not gonna do that. What do you give me again? Toughness and friendship with Cal. And some kudos. Toughness is important, but it's not like, you know, the most important. Is the garrison? No. Where do I get to the garrison? Is it this thing? Yeah, defense training, relax on the walls. Oh, +1 friendship with this. Okay, combat and animal handling. Oh, that's pretty good. I need to get at least 60 animal handling by like year 8 or something. Because an additional part of what I'm trying to do, so I'm trying to save everyone, but I'm also trying to get all the pets. And for the last pet, you need to have really high animal handling. I don't remember if it's 60 or 80 that you need for the last pet. Granted, that's not till like year 8 or something, but you know, these things sort of add up. But then again, I need more engineering. In animal handling, I can get out in the wild. So let's do one spot of engineering. Engineering and reasoning. Yeah. Your first test already? Calm down, class. This quiz is just find out where you stand and what you will learn in this class. It will help me tailor personalized lesson plans for each of you. The test pings on your hall palm and you open it. Starts easy, suspiciously easy. Sure enough, each section is harder than the last, and you're quickly stopped by a question. You know the teacher said you weren't supposed to be able to answer all the questions, but you look over at Tang. He's just breathing through the test. The competition gremlin inside you has an idea. I'm trying my best. It's hard. That's okay. 46. Whew. That is hard. 5. Hard becomes a 2. Oh, yuck. Okay, I'll put a 2 down. 15. Okay. Okay, card becomes a 2. Let's put our 0 down there. And then I'll put a 2 and a 2. Is better or is this better? Oh, that's better, yeah. 15. Okay, I need to get 16 on this one. 5. Plus 1 to the card that way. I spent all my gems, unfortunately. 3. Okay, well, I'm gonna pass, at least. Nice. Yeah, okay. Nice, 22 out of 22. Plus 2 kudos. Yay! And I gain an emery. Acing a test. You plow forward, skipping the questions you don't know and coming back for some of them later. It's a good strategy, letting you collect the easy points while not wasting time on the harder ones. Yeah, that is a good strategy. Yay, Ting! You got an A, which means advanced class. You still got some wrong. It's a little frustrating, but the teacher tells you those questions were designed for much older students. Here's we'll be working on advanced materials together, Tang says, impressed. Yeah, be impressed. I'm a very impressive lady. Early wet. Okay, we're in a new season. Who has birthdays in wet? Everyone. Dis, Tang, Mars. Mars, I've got crystal clusters for you. Knock knock, I'm coming. With crystal clusters. I found you something. This. Yay! Well, I've had better birthday gifts this year, but I meant the crystal is pretty fabulous. I'll add it to my collection. Heck yeah, you will. Okay. I can't help you yet. I need organization. I'm not gonna get that. My organization is not high. Found something you like. Would you want this log? You're the only one that likes logs, and I have so many of them. Okay. Nope. It's your birthday coming up later. I don't have enough stuff for both of you, unfortunately. For you and your sister, I mean. I don't have any eggs, either. You want a log? You like logs? You at least don't dislike logs. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, I think I want to go back to engineering. And try to get my engineering up. And reasoning. Yeah, let's do that. Colony's robots are definitely feeling the strain of life on Vertunda. Though far less advanced than congruence, they're still too complicated to simply nanoprint new ones. Every time one goes permanently out of commission, life in the colony gets a little harder. You study the inert bodies in class, trying to figure out how to prolong the life of one you have left, or possibly make new ones. Alright, I got 5s. Card gets +1. Ooh, let's put a low card there, maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter. -2. That's not quite what I want. Okay, I guess I'm spending kudos on this. That's too bad. 5s, 5s, 5s. Oh, let's go like this. Yeah, 27. That's fine. +3 engineering. Okay, that's definitely worth it. The +3 instead of the +1. Excellent. I said that Tang and Dis's birthday were in late? Yeah, late wet. Okay. Keep that in mind. Check around for any flowers or logs or anything. Hi. Ah. Okay, let's think. What do we need? I need to get my physical skills up a little bit. My physical skills are looking way better than my blue skills. And honestly, like, I want persuasion up, but persuasion is so hard to get up. What does this one give me? Persuasion? Creativity and empathy. I don't need either of those, realistically. There is an event in late wet. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Late wet. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I'm not going crazy. There is an event where you can get out of it by convincing Tammy to do something, but I knew I wasn't gonna have high enough persuasion to do it. So I'm stacking up on my combat instead. Let's actually get my combat up a little bit more, because we're almost at that point, and I think that will be more worth it. +2 combat, yeah. Let's get my combat up a little bit. You attend the first session with Security Chief Rhett's self-defense class. It's a small class, mostly security officers and other adults. You and Emma are the only kids. She gives you a wink and a cheesy thumbs up as you listen to Rhett's rant about how everyone in the colony needs to learn self-defense. The walls... You could be walking along thinking you're safe within the walls, and a flying animal could swoop out of the sky. Then what do? I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna chop the beast right in the throat. Hiya! But only if you learn what I'm about to teach you. And the only way to learn is by doing. Who wants to volunteer for a demonstration? Yeah, sure. Brave. The security chief doesn't scare you, or so you pretend. Rhett is like the biggest adult you know, and he's so intense. You step forward, and Rhett nods as he crouches down. Okay, I'm a manticore, stalking you through the forest. What do? I run away. There's a smatter of laughter among the other students, but you have to live your truth. If you see a manticore, you're out. Rhett doesn't laugh. That's correct, he says proudly. Only engage with the enemy when there's no other alternative. No one walks away from the fight without getting hurt. So the first rule of self-defense is to not put yourself in situations where you need to fight. Once you've learned self-awareness, you'll move out onto hand-to-hand self-defense, trying a variety of martial arts. Only when I'm confident that you're ready will you advance to weaponry. There aren't that many weapons in the colony, mostly stun gloves, batons, and a few blast rifles. I hope you don't have to use them, but it'll be good to know. -2 to blue challenges. Okay, this is a red challenge, that's fine. 5, 3s. -1. Card gets +1. Oh, so it kind of evens out. 28. That's better because it combines these two. I think that's... Yeah, that's the best. 28 out of 28. Nice. +5 combat. Thanks you. Yes, 24. Stress, kudos. Okay, I need to... Oh. My stress is really high. I think it'll be okay. I might have to reset one day. Extra card draw. Oh, draw an extra card at the start of the challenge. Wow, great. What did I get for you? Highlight collectibles. Oh. Okay. You. I need to go out on an expedition today. I'm pretty sure it's you. Light wet. Year. Is this considered year 2? Or is this considered year 1 and the first year is considered year 0? I think this is year 2. I'm a little bit confused on how I wrote things down. But I'm pretty sure. Late wet. It is late wet. Oh, it's also people's birthdays. We're gonna give Tang the medicinal root. I'm gonna save real quick. Just in case. Just in case I gotta reset this day. And I've got my timeline wrong. Because this is Glow next. Oh, I can also do an event with you. Reasoning of 20 or greater. Yeah, let's do that. You and Tang sync your hollow palms and play a game together, where you race to assemble chemical compounds using a simple programming language. Tangent is a whiz at it and breezes through the levels, barely breaking a sweat. +2, +1 reasoning. Nice. She's hiding a smile when you look over her shoulder and help with a particular tricky algorithm. Okay, I know it's your birthday. Take this medicinal route. It seems you remember my birthday. How thoughtful of you. I have much to do today, but I'll set these roots aside later. Thank you. Oh, you have another event. Tang is deep in conversation with one of the other scientists. He seems to be consoling her, though Tang's face betrays no emotion as he claps her on the shoulder and reassures her that everything is going well for someone so young. Everyone compromised. That everyone comprised. Let me start over. That everyone comprised some of their samples when they first compromised some of their first samples. My God, when they were first learning. He leaves, and Tang sighs as she goes to put her head in her hands, stopping short when she realizes she's wearing gloves. She peels them off and digs her fingers into her eyes. You okay? I'm fine, she replies instantly. I compromised an experiment I was working on because the vent was still open when I was spraying the workshop down with sanitizer. It's so gross here. Probably did the fungus a favor. There are pollen spores everywhere. And he comes over here and tells me I'll be okay, Tang, like it's a job to console and patronize me. Yeah, I hate that too. You both sigh in unison. I hate being young. Why don't they understand that we have higher expectations for ourselves than they do? I need to learn from my failure. What I don't need is someone to pat me on the head, tell me it's okay, and the adults will make it better. I messed up. Just let me fix it. Don't make a big deal about it like I'm a child with some boo-boo. Yeah, you tell him. Okay. I need to give you... I don't know. Do you want a fruit? +2. It's my birthday? Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, I need to go out. I think. Unless I have my years wrong. But either way, I'll know. It could be next year. Nope, it's not next year, it's this year. Okay, this is life save number 2. You hear screams from just over the bluff. Human screams. Yeah, there he is. Whoops. You crest the bluff to see Tammy's father, Chief Surveyor Toman. He's being attacked by something you've never seen before. A four-legged creature with huge mane of flowers, mean reptilian face, and 2 wicked claws. What is this? Is this a manticore? You've heard the fierce creature like this outside the walls, but you never expected to see one this close. What is it doing so close to the colony? Uncle Tonan is pinned under one of the creature's pointed legs. He's struggling to get free, but the manticore keeps dancing around like it's playing with its food. You can hear it from here growling and clicking its mandibles. But you snuck out. If you try to help, he's gonna know you snuck out, and your parents are gonna be so mad if they find you here. Panic rises in your chest. How could you even help him? He's a deadly monster. I am not going to leave him. I am going to try to distract it. You hide behind the tree and throw a rock at it. It bounces harmlessly off the manticore's flank and clatters to the ground. The manticore is undisturbed, which is more than you could say about yourself. Uncle Tonan shouts in pain. You're running out of time. I'm going to attack it because I have high bravery. What's my bravery? Oh, my bravery is so high. Okay, I think I want to keep this one. Let's get my blues out. And I'll get a red. Oh, I wanted more gemstones, but I don't think that's gonna happen. 5s. 5s. 3s. I mean, I'm gonna pass, so it's not the end of the world. +2 if in first or last place. Yeah, let's put you first up, and then I'll go a 3, and then I'll go a 2, and then I'll go a 2. And let's see which one of these. 27. 27 out of 29. That's not bad. +2 combat. You break through the tree line, yelling your battle cry. The manticore looks up from its terrorizing tone and decides you could use a bit of terrorizing yourself. It roars, a deep, angry sound as you feel liquid in your guts. with literally nothing on you except a few rocks you could pick up from the clearing. You manage to piss off the ferocious manticore enough that it decides to go after you instead. Or maybe it'll just thinks you're smaller. It'll just pick off smaller, more tender prey before coming back for its main course. Either way, it leaps off of Uncle Tonin and starts towards you. As you're about to engage with it in the most one-sided battle of your young life, you smell the crackle of ozone in the air and the manticore howls in pain. Uncle Tonin! You must have distracted the manticore long enough for him to get his plas rifle. The manticore turns and flees and you run over to Uncle Tonin's side. Solana, he gasps. I don't know why you're out here, but I'm glad to see you. Together you manage to limp him back to the gates. He'll be fine after an afternoon in the med bay, which is a relief, but you're even more relieved when you don't get in trouble for sneaking out. You don't know what he told your mother, but it was a miracle you weren't grounded for life. Yes! Okay, so Uncle Tonin is our number 2. No one's dying. Oh, look at them together. So my last playthrough, I didn't save Uncle Tonin because I didn't, like, there wasn't a prompt. So I think in order to get the prompt from, like, a previous life, you have to do this. You have to save both of them. And I didn't save Tammy in my first playthrough for obvious reasons. And then in my second playthrough, I didn't get the prompt, so I didn't save Tonin. So I didn't get any sort of prompt, and he died, and I was like, Tammy was so sad, and I don't want that, and I don't want that again. Chief Surveyor Tonin has come to your quarters to personally thank you for saving him from the manticore. Ever since your return, Tammy's barely let him out of his sight. She stammers out her thanks as well. If you weren't for you, she'd be an orphan. They both owe you a great debt. I'm stepping down as Chief Surveyor, Uncle Tonin says. I think it's about time I take up a job inside the colony walls. I wasn't built for life outside a ship, I think. Squeezes Tammy's hand. Someone like Utopia has the youthful reflexes to stay safe out there in the jungle. She'll do great out there as the new surveyor. For that matter, so would you. I know you weren't supposed to be out there, but I would have died if you weren't. This has to count for something. When Utopia offers you a spot on the expedition, you should take her up on it. You'd have done the same. Tammy presents you with a basket of cookies. She's written thank you on each one in a flowery writing. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Tonin holds up his hand. I got more kudos. I'm rolling in kudos. Brushing you off. It was important to me, he says. Because of you, I'll be around to see my little girl grow up. Oh, that's true. You will. Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, some shit happens in Glow. We're in Glow now. Year 2. I need to do a thing. I'm trying, like, not to spoil before we get to that point, but, you know, I feel like anyone that's watching would probably know what's happening. Alright, nobody's birthday is in Glow. Stress out. I hope that doesn't make a difference. Really hope that doesn't make a difference. And I'm so stressed out. I need to go... I don't know that it matters where I go, if I'm being honest. I can relax on the wall. Let's save. I know the game autosaves, but... I know the game autosaves, it's fine. Let's relax on the wall. After their first attack on the colony, they've added lookout towers on the wall. Now you have a place to hang out if you don't feel like working, and because it's all the way up here, no adults are going to come and ask you to run any errands for them. It's nice to help keep watch. +1 perception. Nice. Nice, okay. Sometimes you offer to fill in on lookout duty for someone to go grab a meal. Maybe someday you'll allow to work full shifts as you look at yourself, but you find it's not relaxing as you think. Oh, hey Solana. Dis pops his head to a nearby ladder and looks surprised to see someone else up here. Do you mind if I sit here? Yeah, there's plenty of room. Let's do. Two of you dangle your feet off the side and watch the valley below. This shuffles a little uncomfortably and doesn't say much, and you wonder if this was his private spot to be alone before you discovered it. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. What do I want to forget? I don't think I want to forget either of these at this point. A 2 is still pretty good for our deck. 1s are Ones and zeros we need to be getting rid of. It's been a quiet glow, but the grim, surreal darkness of the season reminds you of last year's violence. As the month wears on, you overhear arguments at dinner, adults worrying that an attack is still coming, and others who think the first was a fluke. Surveyors mention seeing new tracks in the forest, but are shushed so people don't panic. The gates are closed. You drill emergency procedures, filling soundlessly from the classroom to the creche to hide under tables, waiting for the sirens to call the all clear. You drill and prepare and worry, but nothing happens. Then, just as glow is starting to wane, the toxic purple spill of the wormhole fading as the sun almost rises past the horizon, the sirens start. You're reading a hollow novel in bed when you hear them, followed by the stomp of boots down the hallway outside your quarters. An alert flashes on your hollow palm. Shelter in the crash, this is not a drill. Get another message from your dad. Me and Mom are gonna stay in the greenhouse. We're safe. Just follow Auntie Anne to the crash and wait for us, okay? Don't worry. We're way more prepared than we were last year. Love you. Stay safe. You could go to the crash, or you could go to engineering, because we need to go to engineering. Someone is in danger in engineering. You blink and shake your head, but the feeling persists. Alright, we need to go to the engineering. Yes, for Hal. I'm heroic. You don't know what compels you to go to engineering. It's nowhere near the wall, and the corridors are quiet as you approach. You burst in the classroom and find Professor Hal, cornered by a small chittering thing. It's moving too fast to tell what it is. Every time Hal tries to get up to it to flee, it climbs up the wall and keeps jumping at him. You're fending it off with a tablet, but he's getting tired. As you watch, the thing leaps at his throat and tears a chunk out of him. Hal screams in pain and crumbles to the ground. You must gasp because the thing's turned to you and lunges. Yeah, get fucked. We're gonna destroy you. -2, that's fine. It's not that kind of challenge. Who cares? 4s, 5s. 5, 5. Yeah, that's good. 3s +1 if this is the highest value. This is the highest value, or if it's locked for the highest value? No, if it's just straight up the highest value. Alright, we're getting 3s out. 3, 3, 3, 2s. Oh, let's put you... I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. And then we got our 4s. Let's put our 4s out. And our 2s. But let's put our 2s out. There we go. 24. Nice. 24 out of 24. +3 and +1. What's my combat at? 29. Okay. That's not bad. It's impossible to hit the thing. It's so fast, it's like a smear at the edge of your vision. What you do manage to do, though, is lure us outside the classroom and get Congruent to slam the doors shut. Beating against the doors as you run to Hal's side. Congruent guides you through how to hold pressure to Hal's throat to stop the bleeding. Stars, there's blood everywhere. Eventually, the doors open and Chief Engineer Instant runs in, directing some of the security team to load Hal into a stretcher and take him to medbay. There's no sign of the creature. She surveys the carnage. Good work, Solana. You might have just saved Hal's life. Shoulders droop. They must be crawling over the walls. Buggers. You return to your quarters. Your parents are horrified to see you covered in blood, relieved when you say it's not yours, then horrified all over when you tell them it's Professor Hal's. Your dad checks his holopalm and tells you they got him in bed by quickly enough that his injury should heal in a few weeks. You saved Professor Hal's life. Yeah, we did. We did. Oh, we've done it. Okay. That's here too. Everyone that has been possible to be saved so far has done it. Yeah, I got a little bit of rebellion, but I'm still pretty much in the middle. I got a ton of kudos this year. Can't really spend the kudos on anything yet, but you will be able to sort of halfway through the game. I have a lot of cards. I gotta start thinning out my deck a little bit too. But we'll do that next time. Yeah, we'll do that next time. This is a good place to end. I kind of like doing like one full year per stream. it's a good place to start, and I think it's a good place to end. Oh, are we teenagers yet? No, we're not. Okay, anyway, that's where we'll start. We'll stop for now, and we'll pick this back up on Sunday. Yeah. So, I hope to see you then. I hope you have enjoyed having everyone still be alive. Nothing's sad yet. This is a great, fun, happy, exciting, great game. So, we'll see you again.